have not had a good day at all. Yeah. It just seems like I've had nothing but rage to feel for anything, and not one happy thought. I usually pride myself in being positive about things, the optimist, you know? But then again, the reality of the situation is I am a big pessimist. Highly negative and highly bashing of myself. More than others. It's usually myself that enrages me the most because I fail at so much, you know? My planning's bad, my actions are questionable. When I work poorly. It just seems that way to me. It's never good enough. I know you cannot live trying to please expectations of yourself that will never be good enough, because you'll never be able to please yourself because you always want more and more and more and more. But I realize that I have to do better than what I've been doing as of late. But I don't know. I just keep fucking up, you know? This is my thought, at least. Today I've just been like internally just bashing myself. Oh, and physically as well, I should say. It looks a little bit like Tourette's, if you could say. They're just like, you know, along with cursing here and there. My parents got really freaked out about it and asked if I needed medication or anything, and that just infuriated me all the more, because that I need a medication, that's like insulting, you know? There's essentially nothing wrong with me, in just that I physically and mentally abuse myself constantly. I don't think people need medication just for being abusive to themselves, do they? People do that constantly, like, oh, how stupid. Ugh. At least I think so. All I know is that I felt very ashamed by my actions of anger towards myself, and having others to see me like that, that it only increased, and that it only increased the rage all the more, making it all the worse. So it was just like a never-ending cycle that just kept building and building and building. I didn't really like that. I don't want to be like that, but I really just don't know how else to handle my anger, because you can't talk about your anger or that type of anger or frustrations with anyone, because that's your problem. No one wants to hear your problems. Not really. Not those, at least, because they should be handled by you. So you gotta deal with that shit on your own. And of course, if you deal with it badly, they make sure to tell you that you're fucking up. And then, of course, it just makes it all the worse. I'd like things to work for me, you know, once in a while. I'd like them to work. Just so I don't have to be like, get slammed into a wall face first and like, huh? What the fuck? Things would just work out the way I'd like them to. Of course they won't. Of course, this only happens when everything just seems to fall apart, or what I think is falling apart, mind you, because I tend to be I may be overacting a lot, to say the least. I'd like the things to work out. Because everything thus far just seems getting more and more fucked up the way it goes on, the more it goes on. Excuse me. Really, what is it do I have to do to make things right? Because I have no fucking clue, to be honest. I'm making up as I go. That is living. Making up as you go. Improvising. Dealing with the flow of things, right? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. All I can hope is that everything will run smoothly, and if something does run smoothly, I'll be happy for once. For a bit. Until something else fucks up along the way. Yeah. How's that being for a pessimist? Granted, this is probably just a mood I'm just going through. Because everything just passed, everything that made me infuriated and antsy throughout the whole goddamn is right behind me because I'm driving away from it. I don't have to deal with it again, or so I think, because if I have to deal with it again, or find out that something is missing after I drive off, I am seriously going to punch someone in the mouth. I'm furious. So I'm just looking for any excuse, anything, anyone to release my anger out, anything, so just that it isn't at me, you know? Because I cannot have everything aimed at me and just bogging me down. Because my anger is destructive in nature. And I'm really tired of abusing myself non-stop. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'd actually like to be able to let go of some things and not have to deal with it anymore. But again and again, something comes up from my past or current, magnifies it, and just labels me all. I label myself all over again. What a fucking moron! You're a douchebag, fuck up, asshole, creep. What the fuck is your problem? I'm honestly tired of doing that shit, but it's going to keep on going on until I have no fucking clue, to be honest. I just know I'm tired of dealing with it. There's only so much of me that I can grind to the ground, tear, bite at, scream at. I know there are things and people to blame, or at least I like to think there are things and people to blame, but otherwise it is just me, and I am tired of it being like that, because there's really nothing I can do to make up for mistakes, you know? I'm tired of bitching myself out, because that is all I can do. That is... I really have no other way to react to myself and my fuck-ups.